Okay, there we go. And now, in theory, we are officially live. So, hope everybody is doing well today. And so, I am Michael J. Crawford, and of course, with me, as always, is John DeMarco, the incredible quizmaster, question generator, co-host extraordinaire, and better half of the Tuesday night Sequest live streams over on the Life with Matthew channel.
Greetings.
How are you doing tonight, John?
I'm doing all right, thanks. Glad everyone could join us.
And I do see we have our first three contestants for round one lined up already. Thank you guys. I do appreciate you guys being prompt in there. If you do want to participate in round two, do not hesitate to follow the link because the quicker we get people lined up, the better, so that we can get to movie night on time. Tonight's movie night is going to be a special one because we're going to be it's a Halloween scary thing. Yeah. All right. Anyway, let's get right into it. We got Steven, number one sci-fi, and good old Squidward. I don't know. I don't know if I've ever seen your face before, Squidward.
This is probably the first time. I have probably the most expensive webcam you could think of right now.
Really? Why is that? What are you running?
I'm using my smartphone as
Oh, okay.
webcam. But I've got it it's funny because I wish you could see the setup because I've got it blue painter's tape to the top of a mason jar to stand it up.
And Trace, I see you in the backstage. You are contestant number one for round two, so don't go anywhere, my friend. All right, so
interesting.
You guys know the rules. Well, welcome all, and so we're gonna get right into it. By the way, so movie night tonight, in case you haven't heard me say this ad nauseum this week, because I'm very excited about this. So we're gonna be watching Cat's Paw, written by Robert Bloch, the author of Psycho, among other classic horror. And then we're going to follow that up with the classic, in quotation marks, horror film, The Happening, by M. Night Shyamalan, but fixed. Absolutely fixed. The ending of this movie is terrifying, bone-chilling. Like, you will not sleep for at least a week after you watch this movie tonight. And I know that sounds crazy because if you've seen The Happening, the only thing you remember is crazy hot dog man and the plants are making people kill themselves and how stupid that is. And so wait till you see it. Just trust me on that. All right, so, but with the shameless plug out of the way, Steven, so we got a couple of new categories here. So we got former ships. Now, I love this category. Former ships is we are going to tell you the name of an officer or enlisted personnel, depending on the person,
no.
Their former captain. You got to tell us what ship they served on.
Ooh,
All right?
that's cool.
Yes. All right. So we give you their name and their captain's name. You got to tell us what ship they were on. Then the next category is Mark. I can never pronounce that last name. Is it Alamino?
Alemo, I believe.
Alemo. Okay. So basically, all the questions have to do with that particular actor. The rest of Thomas the Tank's Shelf of Ships, Movie Night with Matthew, you're familiar with. Middle names, pretty self-explanatory. We give you a character's first and last name. You provide us with the middle name. So, Steven, you are up first. Pick your poison, my friend.
Former ships for 100.
Former ships for 100. Tuvok under Captain Sulu.
Well, that's easy. USS Excelsior.
Can you put that in the
Sorry. What is USS Excelsior?
Correct. What is the Excelsior? Good job. Oh, and I didn't put you guys' name in there yet. So, Steven, on the board. Good job, my friend. And let's go to number one.
Yeah, Thomas, I noticed that. I think they took they did one less category. Or looks wider anyway.
No, it's just that I have a wider aspect ratio.
Oh yeah,
That's
I gotcha.
I
Yeah,
guess I'll
that's
try
what it is.
Marco Lamo for 100.
All right. Alamo's most famous Star Trek role, this character just couldn't figure out why the Bajorans never built a statue for him.
Who is Gold Dukat?
That is correct. Who is Gul Dukat? And we are 2 for 2 so far. Starting strong. All right, Squidward.
Let's go with movie night with Matthew for 200.
Oh, I know you said you studied. So we'll see. We'll see if your night of study paid off. Majel Barrett fully committed to the portrayal of this character's dramatic fall.
You know, I remembered you talking about Majel Bear. I don't remember the name of the character, though.
You don't remember what character she played in the original series?
I didn't. I told you I'm not an original series guy.
Wow. I mean, I know you're younger than me, but dang.
I have to pass.
All right, so Stephen.
Steven, go ahead.
Easy steal.
Nurse Christine Chapel.
That is correct. Who is Nurse Chapel?
Sorry, I keep forgetting that.
Yeah, I remember it now that you've said it.
Yeah.
It's one of those things.
And yes, she fell in this ridiculous twirling motion as she falls down, and was so stupid that I had to rewind the footage and play it in slow motion just because I thought it was so over the top.
I was hoping somebody would say, "What is the computer?"
Yeah, the voice in the computer. All right, Steven, back to you.
Okay, former ships for 200, please.
All right, this is where it gets tougher. Geordie LaForge under Captain Zambada. And I will tell you, after Tuvok, I did not get any of these. I will be completely straight up honest with you. I did not get any of these.
Okay. No, I'm gonna have to pass, sorry.
All right, so number 1.
Pass.
How about you, Squidward? Chance to redeem yourself.
Man, I said I wasn't gonna pass as much, man. But no, I got no idea. I gotta pass.
All right, that would be the Victory, the USS Victory.
Remember, he built the model of the ship. He's going to give it to his old captain.
Yeah,
I do remember that.
I guessed that one, but I didn't know that.
All right, number 1. And I see you backstage, Admiral Saval. You're in spot number 2 for round 2. We got one space open.
Thomas ships for 100.
All right. Gentlemen, may the wind be at our backs. I do like this. There's a quote for about each ship in this category this time. Nicely done, John.
Thank you.
What is the USS Enterprise?
Can you be slightly more specific?
I
mean, there have been 5 or 6, depending on if you're talking to the temporal agents or not.
The refit.
There we go. The USS Enterprise refit. Very good.
Yeah, I knew it wasn't the A yet.
Right.
Right.
That one was the refit. You could have, you could have said the Connie refit or whatever, but yeah. All right, there we go. And Squidward.
Let's step back to movie night for 100.
All right. Matthew watched this episode before the main feature on October 22nd.
What is Spock's brain?
Very good. It was indeed Spock's brain. There you go. So
On the board.
back into positive territory. We're moving in the right direction. All right. So Stephen, back to you.
Middle names for 100.
Middle names for 100. And Birdo Prey 5 is taking the third slot for round 2. Welcome, Bird. Middle names for 100. Khan Singh.
Who was Khan Union Singh?
That is correct. Noonien. You only have to give us a middle name, but yes, Noonien would be his middle name.
So does that mean like he is a person of the noon? He's Noonian? No.
You know, I still want to know what is the deal with non-Noonien Singh.
Yeah.
Well, she's not Noonian. It's a non,
Yeah.
not Noonian.
Well, and is there going to be a scene where someone yells "non"? I mean, anyway,
Sigh.
so yeah, that's going to be so bad. All right, so number one,
Ships 200.
ships for 200. Aye, and if my grandmother had wheels, she'd be a wagon.
What is the USS Excelsior?
Correct, and that means the Excelsior was the answer to 2 questions on this board.
Indeed.
Excelsior.
And that puts number 1 in the lead. All right, so now we are back to you, Squidward.
Let's go with movie night for 300.
All right, can he finally find his mojo here? Bones was able to save Spock with knowledge temporarily received from this device.
Is the great teacher? What is the great teacher?
Judges?
Yes.
Okay, yes, specifically the teacher, but the great teacher is acceptable. Good job, Squidward. And that puts Squidward tied for first place.
Well, they're mentioning in the chat it's hard to see the scores. They seem smaller than usual.
Yeah, I think that's because of the... I don't know if there's a way to change that, but we are currently at 600 to 800 to 800. So it is neck and neck and neck here. And so, and this is Steven's chance to pull ahead. Steven?
Middle names for 200, please.
Middle names for 2.
Yeah.
Harry Mudd.
Who was Finton?
Say that again?
Who was Finton?
Yes, Fenton. I couldn't quite hear the second syllable the first time. Yes, Fenton.
That's all right.
Harcourt Fenton Mudd.
Yeah.
So we are now 1,800, 800. This is going to be one of the closest matches ever if this continues. Number 1.
Ships for 3.
All right. A lucky shot, sir.
USS Grissom.
That is correct. Yes, the first, boy, I felt kind of bad for that guy. He gets lucky and gets killed for it, but... So we are now 1,000 to 1,400 to 800. All right, Squidward. Can we keep this
Movie night
positive?
for 400.
All right, he's going for it. The crew tracked down Spock to the 6th planet of this system.
I remember that. Was it Gamma 9?
It was not Gamma 9. I am sorry,
that was from
Squidward.
the... no, that was...
Steven.
I'm going to pass, sorry.
All right, number 1.
Pass.
All right. It was the Sigma Draconis system.
Sigma Draconis.
I'm so sorry. You were doing so good. But it's not over yet. All right, Steven, your pick.
Oh, middle names for 300, please.
Middle name for 300, Riley Shepard. He was a Red Squad cadet.
Ooh. I'm not going to pass on the category I picked. So, Riley John Shepard.
It was
Who is-
not. It was not Riley John Shepard. Number one.
Pass.
All right, Squidward.
Riley. It was Riley James Shepard.
It was not Riley James Shepard either. It was Riley Aldrin Shepard. Why you guys think John and James, I have no idea.
Hey, somebody else with a weird middle name.
You're going for a little astronaut theme there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number one, your pick.
Ships for 4.
Ships for 4. Brain and brain. What is brain?
Brain and brain. What is brain? Man, I don't know. Pass on that one.
Squidward.
So are you looking for a specific name?
It's
or-
not. No, we're just looking for. It's a very generic name. It's just the type of ship this is. Basically, it's a race of people who, and ship. It's,
I gotcha.
if you know what the people are called, followed by the word ship, you got the answer.
What is the iMorg ship?
Very good.
You got it.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
So good job,
I wasn't
Squidward.
sure if they were
Whoops.
called the iMorg.
Yes,
but-
they were the iMorg. They were. You are not Morg. You are not iMorg.
Yeah. Yep,
Which
yep.
I gotta give them credit. I like the fact that they came up with a different word for male and female in that. Even though it's like, wouldn't the universal translator just translate morg and iMorg to male and female? But
Well, I feel like maybe it was because they'd become more of a separation even than that. So it wasn't even necessarily a gender thing, it was two distinct groups.
that could be. All right, Squidward. See, now you see there, your studying actually paid off because even though
Yep.
that was not a movie night with Matthew question,
Yep.
you got it because you're paying attention to movie night with Matthew. All right.
Well, let's finish out movie night.
Oh, so now you're just going to kill yourself with this. All right. So
Probably.
the episode was written by Lee Cronin, which was a pseudonym for this producer who played the key role in the development of Star Trek.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That's
This
something
was a tough one. I actually got this wrong, and I felt horrible for it when I was playing the board myself.
Uh-huh. Well, I don't want to kill myself on this, so I'm gonna pass.
All right, Steven.
I'm going to risk it. I know it's an insane risk, but I'm going to say it was James L. Coon.
You are going to really,
Just
you're gonna hate yourself in just a little bit, Steven. But no, it was not James Coon. All right, number one.
I'll pass.
All right, it was Gene Coon,
Ah.
not
Oh,
James
what?
Coon. I wanted to give it to you. I so wanted to give it to you, but no, it was not James Coon. It was Gene Coon.
Oh,
You almost got it.
Yeah, I was like,
Uh,
yeah.
yeah. I just got the name,
Yeah.
first name wrong, but I knew, the person. Never mind.
So, all right, so
It's fun of it.
your pick, Steven.
I think I can reduce. What's the word? I can't think of the word, but I'm gonna try and redeem myself. That was the
There
word.
you go.
With 300 for former ships, please.
Former ships for 300. Benjamin Sisko under Captain Layton.
Ah. What was the name of the ship? I know it was in the Zinskitty War.
I will give you a hint.
Yes.
This is not from the Battle of Wolf 359.
Yep. I know that, but
Yeah, just want to make sure. Yeah, we're not talking about that ship.
yeah. Because that would have been. I know what that ship would have been called, but no. I'll just guess the ship. USS Excalibur.
It was definitely not the Excalibur.
No.
All right, number one.
Yeah, pass. Because I know it was in Wolf 359, but if it's not that one.
Yeah. Yeah, and Squidward, any idea?
I guess I could throw out, what is the USS Farragut?
Really? You were doing
Afraid
so
not.
good.
What was it?
It was the Okinawa.
Oh.
Yeah. I could picture the episode and the war it was in, but I just couldn't get the ship name.
Yeah.
What is it, Squeaky? I need to get you some WD-40. You keep squeaking. All right, so number one, your pick.
Might as well finish out ships for 5.
All right. When do I get paid off? Soon, Captain. Quite soon.
Yeah, I know what ship it is, and I know what movie it's from. But trying to think what the name of it is.
Yeah, that's what would throw me off, because I recognize it. I know exactly what movie it's from, but I could never remember the proper name.
Have to pass.
All right, Squidward, any idea?
What is the USS Horseshoe Crab?
Really? now you're just trying.
That's what it looks like.
Now you're just being silly. All right, Steven.
No, I don't know. Sorry.
Yeah.
It would be the Merchantman.
Oh.
Yes, and you know, this was really our
It was
first.
a 500. Yeah.
Yeah, this was our first real good look at a civilian ship in Trek. Because in the original series, while we did see some civilian ships, they were generally in the pre-remastered era either not seen on screen because they were too far away to actually be visually seen, or they were just really lazy redresses of other ships, like the Tholian ship with something glued to it. You know, so this was our first really good look at something that looks like. I mean, I like the idea that the bridge module looks very similar to what you would see on a Federation starship. So it looks like it was built within the confines of the Federation, but that certainly doesn't look like a Starfleet vessel.
No.
You know, so I think it's a cool design. And I'm being attacked by a wild chihuahua right now. All right, so let's see. Who was that?
That was me.
All right, so then Squidward, your pick.
All right. Well, we've all been a little scared of it. Let's go for Mark Alamo for 200.
All right. Alamo also appeared as this character in The Wounded, the episode that introduced the Cardassians.
Oh, shoot.
Come on, you guys knew this was coming.
Yeah, and that's why we were all scared of it.
That's
Well, at least I
like the
was.
most obvious.
'Cause I knew the character. I just didn't remember the name.
Yeah, that's why you didn't want to ask, because you knew it was coming.
Who is Gull Stone?
Yeah, Gull Stone. That's the name of the guy. All right. So, Steven, any idea?
I'm not going to say because unfortunately someone put it in the chat and popped up on my screen, so that would be cheating. So I'm gonna
Please do
pass.
not put. And I didn't see what because I can't see the chat. I don't know if it was a correct answer. But please don't put any genuine attempts at the correct answer in the chat.
I didn't notice anything, but
Yeah.
I
not
don't
a real
want
answer.
I don't want to cheat, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna pass.
All right.
Someone
Number
that's
one,
singing
I didn't
now.
see anything in the chat, so I can't. But
Which is annoying because I think I would have guessed it, but that's not the point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
well, I don't know what was seen in the chat, but the correct answer was Golmuset.
Yeah, and that was what was.
Is that what was in the chat? Yeah. So please, people do not put anything in the chat that is a correct answer or a genuine attempt at that, because it just ruins it for the contestants.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was in the screen yard.
Oh, it's in the private chat. Somebody said it.
In the private chat.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why.
Yeah, guys, doubly don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do. So
that
don't
was
be
another-
helping them out. Who did that? Slap
I'm
you
not
around.
watching YouTube
So,
at all.
yeah.
I'm just watching the
Yeah.
the streaming.
Yeah, I wasn't. Yeah, I wasn't looking at that. Yeah, so that goes. Yeah, it goes for the private chat as well, guys. Please don't.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So back to it. Where were we? That was
me, I think.
That was you. All right. So Steven, your pick.
I'm going to go for former ships for 400.
Catherine Pulaski under Captain Taggart. Now we're getting into some hardcore stuff.
Yeah.
He would have given her a personal shuttle if she just stayed on the ship.
The USS Mercy, because that sounds like a medical ship.
I am sorry, no. Number one.
Pass.
Squidward, any ideas?
No idea.
It was the Repulse, which of course makes sense because many people were repulsed by Dr. Pulaski.
Yeah.
And it was an Excelsior class ship, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
As usual.
All right, number one, your pick.
I guess Marco Lamo for 3.
Prior to his Cardassian roles, Alimo showed up as this Romulan in the Neutral Zone.
Who is man. I see him on the screen, but I'm trying to think what his name is. I'll know his name as soon as you say it, but yeah, I guess I'll have to pass. It's not coming to me right now.
All right. Right on the tip of your tongue there. Squidward, you got it?
Who is Seagull?
I'm taking double points off for that one. All right, Steven?
No, I'm going to pass.
All right. It was, who is Commander T-Bach? Or Tabak? And there he is there in his full Romulan garb. So it's kind of funny. He was the first Romulan in TNG and the first Cardassian.
I hear they make good noodles.
He was a pioneer.
You guys. All right, so Squidward, I think it's your pick now.
Okay. Mark Alamo for 400.
This French card shark was Alamo's final role on TNG.
French card shark.
Hint, it was not Jean-Luc Picard.
Who is Gull Abel?
All right, we're taking off 3 times the points for that one.
You should
All right.
French, so it's not a gun.
Yeah, Steven, you got an idea for that?
No, ain't clue.
All right, number 1,
No, I'll pass.
Frederic LaRouche. Frederic LaRouche.
Obviously a holographic character.
Yeah.
Actually, it was from Time Zero when they went back to San Francisco.
Oh, okay.
All right, and so now we are to Steven, your pick.
Middle names, the 400.
John Kelly, an Ares 4 astronaut.
Ay,
Come on, you remember John Kelly, don't you?
no.
Everybody remembers John Kelly, the famous Ares 4 astronaut.
I'm
Also-
gonna be honest.
John
Could've been
DeMarco
honest,
is not being completely cruel to us by bringing up characters that none of us can remember.
They even told you who he was.
I'm gonna be really honest. When I hear the name John Kelly, I think of General John Kelly, the former White House chief of staff in real life. So that couldn't be further from anything to do with Star Trek.
Thomas says he remembers him.
Well, of course, Thomas would.
I'm gonna pick a generic name and go Mark. Who
So-
is Mark?
Who is Mark? Is that your final answer?
Yep. John
You sure
Mark.
about that?
Or I'm just guessing because I don't want to pass on things that I picked. Since
I mean, you don't have. I mean, if you want to go with Mark, you can. I mean, I'm not.
Good solid name.
I mean, yeah.
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 It's a biblical
it's,
name.
It's obviously
Yeah.
wrong, so I'm going to change it to Peter.
No, you sure? You
No,
can.
no, no.
Yeah,
No.
you can't-
You can.
Go with your first
You
instinct.
can stick with Mark because
Yeah.
it's the right answer.
I figured that he was starting the way he was leading you on. It was like, he nailed it.
Yeah.
Oh,
So yeah, we don't want you changing it to Peter.
Okay.
Uh.
So what's the score situation?
So, Stephen, you were at 300. Number 1 sci-fi is at 1400, and Squidward is at negative 2300.
But does that one count?
I'm still in it.
You
Yeah.
made me doubt myself and I changed it.
Yeah, we gave you the points for that one. So, all right.
Okay.
So
If
number
I
1,
can get double points on all 3 of these,
if you could get double points on all 3 of these, then yes,
I
you
might
would have
get second place.
Yeah. Not gonna happen though. All right, number 1, you're unless you come up with the world's funniest answers for all 3 of them. Now that All right, number 1, your pick.
I guess former ship, whatever thing for 5.
Reginald Barclay under Captain Gleason.
Yeah. I'll see if you said Captain Murdoch or something like that. Then you know.
That would be great. Since
but yeah, I'll have to pass.
And I will tell you this, Squidward, if you actually got this one right, I'll give you double points on this one because I do not remember this one at all.
Hold on, let me.
No Google
No Google,
Google
huh?
answers.
What is the USS Broccoli boat?
Yeah, it's definitely not the USS Broccoli boat. Steven, you want to take a stab at this one?
Well, I'm only at 300 anyway. Why not? The USS the USS Ventura.
It is not the USS Ventura. It is the Zhukov.
Zukov.
Zhukov.
Zukov.
Yes. So
I
yeah.
should have remembered.
Yeah,
I
that-
should have
Hey,
remembered.
that's a Flash Gordon reference.
no, that's Professor Zarkov.
Oh, but it's close enough.
Yeah. Yeah. So sorry, Stephen.
That's all right.
All right, Squidward, pick your poison here. Middle names or Mark?
Let's go with middle names. Who knows?
Cassidy Yates. Come on, there's a prominent character.
Yeah, I know. I'm thinking.
Not
wedding
from the
ceremony.
original series, so you should have no problem.
The wedding ceremonies are a great place to find middle names.
Yeah, really.
Do you, Benjamin Lafayette Cisco, take
Cassidy.
Cassidy Yates?
Who is Cassidy Jennifer Yates?
Wow, that would be really messed up if it was Jennifer. Now,
That's what I was
wouldn't
thinking.
it? No, it's definitely not Jennifer. Steven.
Jennifer.
I'm gonna go with Jillian.
No, it's not.
Jillian.
It's not Jillian. And number one.
Yeah. Because I'm reading the lead, I'll pass on that one.
All right. It was Danielle.
Danielle. Okay.
Cassidy Danielle Yates. And so we finish the round with the final question to Stephen. Although the character's name is not mentioned in dialogue, the script for this episode reveals that how do you say his name again?
Alemo.
Alemo's character was named Bert Ryan. So, what's the episode that Bert Ryan appeared in?
I know the episode, but I keep messing up on the title anyway. So I'm gonna pass.
All right, number one.
Pass.
And Squidward.
What is Ban the Professor?
Well, that's a popular choice in the chat.
Yes, a new record.
All right. That gets you a record right there. All right, so no, definitely not Ban the Professor. It was Beyond the Farthest, Far Beyond the Stars.
I knew the episode
Yeah.
too. I just didn't know.
That was the episode.
I don't know.
Birdo
episode
Prey
names like
5's
that.
favorite episode, which,
Yeah.
too
Right.
bad he wasn't on. He probably would have nailed that one. So we finish the game with what started out as quite the nail biter with everybody neck and neck. We finished the game with Steven at -700, number one sci-fi at 1,400, and Squidward at -24,300.
That's like
Well, one
Yeah.
thing, Squidward, you always make me look good, so thank
you're welcome.
you.
Thomas is calling for me to be fired because he insists the answer was way too eaten.
All right, you
All right.
guys, get out of here. We got another
All right.
band of
Have
victims
fun.
to come
I'll
up
watch
here.
the movie later.
Since
Catch
it
you
was Burt Ryan, they could have been
Are you
Smoky.
able to kick me?
Yeah.
Because
Burt
I
Ryan.
can't-
No,
It
that's
could have been
Reynolds.
Yeah.
Smokey and the Bandit or something.
Yeah. All right, later.
Have a good one. All right, and we now bring up Trace, Admiral Saval, and the Birdmeister himself.
Yo!
Good
Am I
evening.
leaving or am I staying?
Nope, you're leaving this time, number one, because we got three
Okay.
other contestants. But thanks for sticking around. How you guys doing today?
Hey, you know that
Hello,
quote
world.
you had? That was also on the Enterprise A on one of the steering wheels in the Officer's Lounge. I just watched that movie 2 days ago.
Star Trek 5.
Yeah.
The wheel
In
said
the
where
last
no man has
game-
gone before.
Yeah, that wheel said where no man is going. Yeah.
Under it, if you have the director's cut, it says that in very small print, you have to get up close to the screen with an actual magnifying to see it. It's so tiny.
Well, what he was going for was actual dialogue, so that's
Yes.
And let's see. So this was round. It was under round 3, right? Was
Yes.
the other one? All right.
This is the third round?
Well, no, it's just we have 3 preset rounds, so he had this one
How
saved.
could this have been this? How many games did you play already?
We're only playing 2 rounds, but he had this one saved under round 3.
I gotcha. I was gonna say there's no way I could have missed an entire
No,
round.
you didn't. All right, so we have the categories are very similar as last time, except that instead of Mark, we have Jeffrey Combs this time. So, but similarly, all the questions will be about Jeffrey Combs. We also have the return of the infinite diversity and infinite symbology category. However, this one is a little trickier than before. All of the symbols are from the same species, so to speak, but different categories within. So you have to be much more specific than before, which you'll understand when you start seeing the symbols within. However, other than that, pretty much standard rules. You guys are on the picking order is in the order in which you came into the backstage, which means Trace, you get to go first. Go ahead and pick your category and your price tag.
Let me do Jeffrey Combs for 100.
All right. Combs was so good as this character that the Vorta were turned into clones just so he could return.
Who is Wei Yun?
That is 100% correct. Who is Wei Yun? And yeah, man, that is the ultimate slimy character in Trek. I tell you, I love Wei Yun. Very good.
Great actor, though.
Yes.
Admiral Saval, your pick, my friend.
Jeffrey Combs for 2.
All right. In this role, Combs assured us that the Andorian Mining Consortium runs from no one.
Shran. Who is Commander Felix Shran?
There you go.
There you
Who
go.
is Shran is fine there. Thank you so much, Admiral. And we have both on the board. All right, Bird, your pick, my friend.
Combs for 500.
Whoa, Bird going for the big money here. We'll see if he... what do you think? Think Bird has a chance at this?
A small one.
I don't think he does. I don't think Bird has a shot at this. All right.
See, the figure I'm crossing,
Nah,
I doubt he can
I
get
don't
it.
think he can do it. This character, who has his eye on Major Kira, is the first appearance of Combs in Star Trek.
Ooh, even I can't remember him, but I remember that episode. He nearly killed Quark
Uh,
for taking a
Was that
hollow
was that
image.
Bird? Was that a pass or were you?
that was a pass.
All right, Trace, you got an idea on this one?
Oh, I know the episode too, but I can't think of the character's name, so I'm gonna pass.
Pass.
All
Even
right.
I can't think of the name.
That would be.
Did he have a name?
There it is.
Yes, he did.
Tyron, however you say that.
Tyron.
Yes. So yeah, that is his first appearance in Trek. So Bird was simply trying to deny people the 500, but nobody would have gotten it anyway because nobody knew it. So Bird wasted an opportunity there.
Well, listen, it's how you play the game.
It's how you lose the game. Trace, your pick.
I'll go Jeffrey Combs 300.
All right. Combs portrayed two of his most popular characters in this Deep Space Nine episode.
That would have been way in front, but I can't remember which episode that was. I'm gonna pass.
Admiral Saval, you remember the episode?
I don't remember that episode.
Bird, you got to know this one. Come on, Bird, you're Mr. Deep Space Nine.
Seriously, even you're making yourself look like a fool, Bird, if you can't remember this.
Especially when you see the name of the episode.
It's certainly not.
Certainly not an episode title that you quote every freaking day.
I mean, okay, what's on my mind is Magnificent Ferengi, but it's not that, so I will have to pass.
Pass.
I even gave you a great hint, Bird. What is the Dogs of War?
I'll be honest, I don't line that up with any particular episode in my head.
No, but I was saying you quote it
You're
every
right.
day because,
What?
General Chang.
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, I was trying to help you out, Bird, and I was feeling sorry
I
for you.
appreciate it, but
I'm saying you suck. That's
hey, what's the score?
Trace 200, Saval 400, you 0.
So I'm in solid third.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
yeah. You can't deny that. Who picked that one? Let's see.
Well, it wasn't me. It was
Let's
after
see.
me.
Trace, Saval,
think it was Trace.
Bird, yeah, so it's Saval's pick. So we'll give Saval a second to get back to his chair. Otherwise, he'll lose his
It's
turn.
not here. I think I take the turn.
If he doesn't get back in the next 30 seconds, you will be completely correct, Bird.
And then I get him a second turn after that.
No, we'll get a second turn. Okay. So
Sorry.
you were just about to lose your turn there, Saval. It is your pick.
Combs for 4.
All right. Combs voiced this megalomaniacal computer in the second season of Lower Decks.
Man, I watched this episode 2 weeks ago. Can't even remember it. Pass.
All right, Bird, you remember the name of the computer?
Agamus.
Yes.
Good.
Who is Agamus?
All right, there we go. So, good job, Bird. You are no longer in solid third. Trace.
Let me do.
Or wait, no.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. That's Bird's pick. That was Saval's.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
now
it's
my turn.
I did not mean to jump the gun there, Bird. That was unintentional. So, Bird, your pick.
Okay, now, even though it goes against all my sensibilities to open with $100 question,
Well, then don't go for the 500.
I need to see what this infinite diversity thing is, and I guess I got to figure it out on the 100 to have some idea of what the 500 is going to be, since they're all the same. So
Right.
100.
Remember, be as specific as you can.
What is United Federation of Planets logo?
There you go.
That is correct. What is the United Federation of Planets? Very good, Bird. All right, so now, Trace, your pick.
Let's stay in the same category for 200.
All righty. So now you see what we're doing here, Bird.
I do.
Yeah.
What is Starfleet headquarters?
No.
That is
We're not.
incorrect, my friend. I am sorry. Admiral Saval. Admiral Saval, are you there?
I'm here.
Do you have a chance to steal here? Do you know what that symbol is?
the symbol for Starfleet Academy, San Francisco Division?
Can you put that in the form of a question, please?
What is the San Francisco Division of Starfleet Academy?
Okay, you could just say Starfleet Academy. That's all we were
There you
looking
go.
for. But good job.
Hello, that's the Golden Gate. Even I
Yeah,
know
yeah.
that one.
All right. So, Saval, your pick, my friend.
Let's go 300 in the same category.
All right.
What is United Earth Starfleet?
That is incorrect. Bird, chance to steal. You there, Bird?
You awake?
Oh,
I didn't know if you were napping or muted. It's a good.
I don't understand the question.
What organization is that the symbol for?
And Admiral Saval said United Earth Starfleet.
What is Starfleet?
A little bit
Judges,
more specific.
Oh God, now I know it.
What is Starfleet Command?
yes,
There you
there
go.
we go. What is Starfleet Command? Good steal there, Bird. And with that, it is now your pick.
Damn. 500.
Are you sure you want to go for? I will tell you, Bird. 500 in this category is a monster.
It's a tough one.
Well, then let's get it out of the way.
All right.
There you go.
I mean, this is one that
How hard could it be? It's the United Federation of Planets.
Okay.
What is it, Harbor Division? Fuck.
If you get this, I will give you triple points. And yeah, because this one blew me away. I did not know that you could even find this one.
Yeah.
My hat's off to Mr. DeMarco for even finding this.
No, thank you.
Because I remember it being mentioned in dialogue, but I did not know there was any other reference to it.
Pass.
Hey, Trace, any ideas?
I have an idea, but I'm pretty sure it's incorrect. I mean, in my head, I want to say it has something to do with a United Earth
Yeah,
before.
but be careful what you say, because
Yeah,
remember,
okay.
you don't want to give
There's
it
something
that.
to do with that.
Yeah. God, I can't remember what it was called, though. I do remember hearing about it, so I'm going to pass.
I want a chance to say something if it passes all the way
All
through.
right. Admiral Saval?
What is United Earth Starfleet Security?
No, sir.
Yep,
it is
sorry.
not.
Is it got to do with the Navy Reed's parents were in?
No.
Or
No.
Enterprise?
But
Oh,
it is the United Earth Space Probe Agency, mentioned in dialogue in the original series, before they came up with the whole Starfleet thing. They were the United Earth Space Probe Agency. But yeah, where did this picture? Is this from Enterprise or?
Yes, it's on Enterprise where they go into this pilot's club or something like that. There's a bunch of patches on the wall.
Okay. So yeah, and I was like, "Holy crap! They actually have a visual reference to it." I had no idea that existed. All right, so Trace, your pick.
Let's do former ships for 100.
All right, Captain James T. Kirk under Garavik.
God, I am ashamed to say I don't know this. It's been a while since I've watched the original series. Oh boy,
I shouldn't say Captain James C. Kirk because obviously he was not a captain at the time.
Right.
He was a lieutenant, I believe, at the time under Garvik.
Mm.
I'm gonna pass.
All right. Saval, do you know?
What is the USS Farragut?
That is correct, sir. Admiral Saval on the comeback trail. All right. So, Saval, it is your pick.
Do infinite diversity 400. This is Starfleet Academy. Red Squad. What is Red Squad?
Yes,
You got
yes,
it.
indeed. That is Red Squad.
Damn.
Bird was really hoping
Should
for.
have gone for the 400.
You should have,
Yeah, I
Bird.
knew that one too.
The easiest answer in the whole category.
All right, Bird, your pick.
Movie night, Matthew. 200.
Scotty was not impressed to hear that that this ship was supposed to have transwarp drive.
The Excelsior. What is the Excelsior?
Yes, indeed. What is the USS Excelsior? And what? That's the third time the Excelsior has been the answer. What's your thing with the Excelsior tonight, John?
I just see how many times I can fit it in.
But you know, the word transwarp didn't appear anywhere. I don't know why you thought that, because we never heard the word transwarp all night. I mean, but anyway. So that was Bird. Trace, your pick.
Actually, transwarp does appear in that film.
Admiral, you had to be there for it. Trace.
Let's do a movie night with Matthew for 100.
All right. You obviously weren't watching the movie with us because we bleeped out the word transwarp every time it was said. This was the film that Matthew watched for movie night on October 22nd.
What is Star Trek 3?
That is correct, sir.
That would be what is the anti-salty tracker edit of Star Trek 3?
Well, I guess you could say that, yes. But Star Trek 3 is fine. All right, Admiral Saval.
Let's go for former SIPs 200.
All righty. William T. Riker under Captain DeSoto.
Damn, it's right on the tip of my tongue, and I can't remember the name now.
He's a really famous desk.
The USS Resolute. What is the USS Resolute?
It is not the Resolute. I'm sorry, sir. Bird, chance to steal.
It's not the Pegasus.
I'm not going to help you.
The Hood.
Very good, sir. It was
Nice.
indeed the Hood.
Ah, fuck.
Why are you saying that? You got it right.
No reason.
Okay.
Are you
Have
okay,
the
Bird?
have the points been added to my score?
What, because you didn't say the question?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was letting you slide just because, I felt sorry for you.
Take pity on me. I'm a sick old man.
Yeah, so at least you're admitting it. at least you're admitting it. All right, so, wow, this is just wow. All right, so that was Admiral Saval's pick that Bird stole, right?
Yes.
All right, so Bird, your pick.
It's a movie night, Matthew 500.
Really?
There he goes
Okay,
again.
400. 400.
I mean, if you want to go for 500, you can. I would recommend 300, but
Okay, 300. You've been abnormally nice to me tonight.
Commander Krug's double cross of the merchant crew appropriately took place in this sector. Now, you probably didn't watch the movie with us, did you?
No, I did not.
Right. And so you're going to have a difficult time because in the...
I understand. So pass.
Well, hold on. Before
okay.
you're so quick to pass. trying
This
to...
was a custom edit, and obviously I have no idea.
All right. Well,
Unless, wait. But unless you were the one who did the edit. So now I'm thinking, what is the Karoga sector?
Bam! There you
Son of
I
a
was
bitch.
gonna say, what is the Genesis sector? Because that would have been more accurate. That was in the
No, because
actual line.
No. Krug's double cross of the merchant crew was not in the Genesis sector because they were in Klingon space. And they were in, and that is...
Actually, crew,
They were in Klingon space because after they blew up the merchant ship, he said to make course for the Federation neutral zone. They were in Klingon space heading for Federation space after they blew up the merchant ship.
But did you know this? According to a map I found a couple weeks ago,
According to dialogue in the movie, they were in Klingon space heading to Federation space. I don't care what your map you found shows. That's what the dialogue in the movie says. They were in Klingon space, which otherwise they were breaking Federation treaty if they were in Federation space.
what I was gonna say, the Genesis sector actually runs into Klingon space. That was not really made apparent in the movie, but if you have the director's cut, they actually explain that.
Meanwhile, it looks like Thomas is launching a coup in Kurdistan.
Okay, I was unaware of that.
I think it's a recent development.
Oh, okay. I don't see any explosions. Things look pretty quiet. Why is Thomas launching? Oh, because I was helping Bird. All right. Trace, your pick.
Movie night with Matthew, 400.
All right. Doing everything by the book didn't turn out so well for this captain of the Grissom.
Oh, what was his name?
Oh, one movie wonder.
Oh, I'm not gonna remember it. I'll pass.
All right, pass. Saval, do you remember his name?
No.
Bird, chance to answer this one, even though you didn't pick it.
This is a pass.
You see, now aren't you glad you listened to me? So that was Captain J.T. Esteban. So
He was a hero.
he was
died a hero.
He died a hero with his pink captain's chair on the wimpiest ship in the fleet.
But he did it by the book.
Yes, he did. He did die by the book. Admiral Saval, your pick.
Let's keep with former ships 3.
Former ships for 3. Miles O'Brien under Captain Maxwell.
What is the USS? God damn, it was on the tip of my tongue yet again, and I can't remember it.
That is incorrect, sir.
I was just commenting to myself. I wasn't.
That is a very long ship name, by the way. Did you have an actual
No.
guess? Okay.
No.
So, all right. So I do have to take that as an incorrect answer. Bird. Any idea?
Just saw it. It's the Wounded. The
Yeah.
episode. It's like Miles has this unique ability to size up any situation. Fuck. What's the scores?
You're actually doing pretty well. Trace and Saval are 200 each, and you are at 2,100, believe it or not.
And how much is this worth?
This is worth 300.
Okay. What is the USS Lollipop?
Really? You're going to guess the USS Lollipop?
It's a good ship.
But not good enough.
Yeah,
It's not
definitely
even a ship name.
not the Lollipop.
Are you sure?
I am sure it's not the good ship Lollipop. And so, Trace, did you pick this question or did?
I did.
Okay, so Trace, do you have a guess?
I have a guess,
Okay.
and I just saw this episode recently, and I think I remember. What is the USS Rutledge?
That is correct, sir. The Rutledge.
Damn. I knew it, but
Bird-
I couldn't put my finger on it.
Why did you
You see,
just?
Rutledge is my favorite flavor of lollipop. That's why.
Of course.
Oh, right. Sure.
Oh, by the way, Steven says he donated. He wanted to ask if it came up.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't hear anything. Let me check the dashboard. And it did. I am so sorry, Stephen. I did not hear it. I don't know what happened with the dashboard. But thank you. As United Federation Planet's president, I hereby promote Salty to Fleet Admiral and John the Quizmaster to Admiral for their very hard work. Thank you both. Thank you, Steve.
I appreciate it.
I don't know why the alert didn't go off. I will have to look into that. That happens sometimes. But thank you, Steve. I do appreciate it, and I know John does as well.
They're doing that stunt again, YouTube, where if you're doing something like this, they mute it because.
Well, it's not YouTube. It's XSplit, and so I have to check the XSplit settings. There's probably I probably just need to refresh.
It's already on free, Mom.
Yeah, but no, not a big deal. But thank you, Stephen. I do appreciate it, and thank you for bringing it up in the chat so I can check into it.
It's already on free.
All right, whose question was that?
That was mine.
I was here. So, Bird, your pick.
Former ships, 400.
For 400?
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. Could we do movie night with Matthew for 5?
Okay. Dame Judith Anderson played this Vulcan priestess who performed the Fall Torpan ceremony for Spock. So who was the Vulcan priestess?
Now I'm questioning everything I know.
Really? Are you questioning being the dictator of Kuroga?
What was this edited by you?
No. This is as it was originally in the film.
Isn't it T'Pau? Who is T'Pau?
That is incorrect, sir. Just so you know, T'Pau was the Vulcan priestess from Amok Time from the original series.
I thought it was the same lady.
No.
Oh.
It was another dame. It was actually kind of interesting that both actresses were dames. But one was Dame Judith Anderson. I can't remember what the other one was.
Okay.
But my brain is not functioning properly to be able to give you a proper. Unless John can verify that.
No, don't worry.
But
Okay, so Trace.
I don't remember. Pass.
Pass.
Let me see.
According to Memory Alpha, It's a Pow was played by Celia Lubsky, by the way.
Oh, was it? Okay, yeah. I thought. Why did I think it was Dame Judith? They do have very similar looks, so. But it was so everybody passed. Sorry.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I apologize. It was Talar. Talar, not T'Pau. So why not? That's just the name. And so let's see. Man, now I am completely confused. And let's see, get back to there and get back there. All right. So Trace, your pick.
Let's do Thomas Tank Shellfish ships for 100.
All right. Commander Dolam commanded one of these ships during his final attempt to attack Earth.
I don't recognize that ship. No. Pass.
All right.
It's not a Star Trek.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
Admiral Savall.
What is a Zindi in reptilian battle cruiser?
Judges?
Yeah, I think that's close enough. Yes,
All right.
got the right species.
All right, yeah, the Zindi reptilian warship was the answer we were looking for, but we will give that to you there. Good job, Admiral Savall. And with that, it is your pick.
Former Sips 4.
Esri Dax under Captain Raymer.
Now, I don't remember this one, and that's the honest truth, so pass.
All right, Bird. Come on. You're always talking about how much you love Esri. You got her sitting there pimping your channel every day.
I do. She says I'm going to go back to her ship.
Mm-hmm.
Back away from Kuroga.
Yeah. Nah, pass. I'm sorry.
Trace.
I'm going to pass as well.
Wow, man, you guys are all. Everybody keeps talking about the Destiny series. The Destiny series. Oh, the Destiny series is so great. But nobody can remember the freaking Destiny. All right, whatever. All right, so Bird, your pick.
Did you give Admiral Savall a chance to?
That
That
was his pick.
Oh.
I
It's
just
my
got
turn.
really stuck.
Yeah, it's your.
Former ships 500.
Catherine Janeway under Captain Paris. You might as well just say pass. You know.
Captain Paris.
Yeah,
Yes.
not Tom.
Oh, Admiral Paris.
Yeah.
I thought the
Yeah.
lizards created their own ship
Yeah, no,
And she was
Admiral Paris
literally
when he was a
under him.
captain.
as she was being impregnated. In
Wow.
the Threshold, the Emmy-winning, the USS Threshold. Pass.
I heard him guess USS Threshold. I don't know about you, John. That's what I heard.
Yeah, well, I'll give him a pass on a sanity for that one.
All right, Trace.
I'm going to pass, but I'm pretty sure the ship wasn't full of salamanders.
Admiral Savall, any idea? Well, it could have been the origin of the Zindi reptilian species.
No idea.
There's a fan theory right there. The Zindi reptilian species is actually the time-traveled descendants of Tom Paris and Catherine Janeway. Huh? All right,
Yeah.
so the Albatani, because, that just is an awesome name.
Yep.
All right, so Trace, What's your dollar amount? There's only one category.
200.
Don't get bent out of shape trying to come up with the designation of this Earth vessel. Don't get bent out of shape.
I'm going to pass.
All right, Admiral Saval.
What is the Emmett class?
It is not the Emmett class. I'm sorry, sir. Bird.
Feels like it's a pun.
You think so?
But being I can't settle on it, I will pass.
All right. It is the Warp Delta.
Damn it! That's what I was gonna say.
The Warp.
The Delta.
Get it? Get bent out of shape? It's a shape. Delta is a shape.
Would Delta have got me the points without warp?
If you'd said,
Probably,
yeah,
yes.
if you'd said Delta, we would have probably given it to
Son of
you.
a
but,
bitch.
Yeah. All right. So, Admiral Saval, 3, 4, 5.
3.
Enterprise encountered this vessel in one of her first missions. No word on if the ship's crew was making a fan film.
What is the ECS Fortunate?
No, it was not the ECS Fortunate. You're going to hate yourself when you hear the name. Bird, no word on if the ship's crew was making a fan film. No word on that. No word on whether they were making a fan film at the time.
God damn. Son of a bitch.
Was there any word on if they were making a fan film?
Nope, no word on if they were making a fan film at the time.
No word. Yes, it would be the USS Pass.
Oh, Trace.
Pass.
It's an Axanar cargo ship.
Oh.
I was gonna say Axanar.
Yeah, I'm sure you were, Bird. I'm sure you were. All right, Bird, your pick. 4 or 5.
4.
The Augments hijacked this type of vessel in order to infiltrate Cold Station 12.
Denobulin. What is Denobulin shuttle?
Judges?
Yeah, I think that's fine.
All right. So we're actually looking for a Denobulin medical ship, but the fact that you got Denobulin, that's pretty impressive. All right, there you go. And finally for you, Trace, this transport carried a crew of Vitosh and Couture, among whom Cybok would probably feel right at home.
I have no idea. Pass.
Oh.
Admiral Saval.
Pass.
Bird.
What are logic extremists?
No. That's the name of the ship, is Logic Extremist?
Oh, no, I thought you were asking what was the
This
This-
transport carried a crew of Vitosh and Couture, along whom Cybok...
Vitosh Couture, which means logic extremists,
Yeah. So...
according to Disco.
Yeah, so there were Logic Extremists on this ship. Cybok would have liked them. We're not asking you to translate Vitosh Couture. We're asking you what this transport was. I'll give you another shot at it, but you got to guess something.
It's from Enterprise, by the way.
a Vulcan transport?
Yeah, Vulcan transport.
But
Good.
this one has a specific name.
Yeah.
And it would, I remember what T'Pol said, it went out of service 100 years before Enterprise even left space dock.
Any ideas, Bird?
No.
All right. It was the Vaklas, which sounds Klingon, actually. But there you go. So final score, Trace, 500. Admiral Saval, -200. Bird, 1,600. Something went wrong. Something went wrong. Bird cheated.
That must be it.
We'll have to check the computers to see if a Korogan virus is detected. See if he was. I mean, granted, I was nice to him, feeling bad for his condition.
I thought Vatosh and Couture were two different names of the.
Actually, I read it like they were. That was my fault in the awkward reading, but, even so, you could still read the screen, I'm assuming you can, still have that much of your mental faculties left.
I can't remember what SIP class that was,
Alright.
but she said it was taken out of service a long time before Enterprise left.
All right, so good job, guys. Thank you for participating. Bird, you're up way past your bedtime. That's
Yeah, I'm gonna go to
amazing.
bed.
No, you should stay up late and get scared by the movies.
Oh, I'm not gonna watch any movies.
Well, but then you might do better next week on movie night with Matthew trivia.
Yeah, I won't be watching playing actually.
Wow, you're a jerk.
I lucked out that it was a Star Trek movie. Otherwise, I would have had nothing.
Wow.
Nothing at all. Well, except that Karogas actor.
Yeah. See, that was, I gotta say, that was brilliant of you to go
was
for it
pretty
there.
funny.
That was and yeah, that won't. So, Trace, thank you for coming on.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
And a respectable score of 500. Of course, all scores can be respectable, even except for Squidward's, apparently. Even if you score negative, it's all about just having fun. So it's not like, oh, you're terrible of you that you lost to Bird of Prey. Although, granted, you lose to Bird of Prey, that is kind of the ultimate humiliation. So sorry, Trace.
It's okay. I'm happy I ended up with a positive score.
Well, there's always next week.
That's true.
And John, thank you once again for some very challenging questions. You did a great
My pleasure.
job, as always. Blew me away with some of these new categories, and I look forward to seeing what kind of neat surprises you come up with next week.
Oh, we're not doing it next week, though, right?
Oh, that's right, not next week. So, yeah, just so you guys know, there will not be a Jeopardy next week. We will be doing a movie night next week. And unlike Matthew, I actually already told John so that he wasn't
Sure.
caught off guard by it.
Thank you for the questions, John.
Yeah, John.
Have a
John
good
does a
night,
great
everyone.
job with that. And thank you, Bird.
Thank you.
Have a good one. And so, guys, we're going to wrap it up there. But then in approximately 10 minutes or so, we'll be starting the movie night with Matthew stream, assuming Matthew is relatively on time. And so with that, Jolan True and all that good garbage. And, yeah, don't forget to watch the Sequest stream on Tuesday because, you got John on there. Who cares? We don't care about Matthew, but you got John on there. So
And Darwin.
and Darwin, yes, everybody cheer for Darwin.
There you go.
And